Well guys, it finally happened. My beloved Vaterra Kalahari needed to be repaired, and this repair was a little bit worse than I had expected. As you guys may know from watching some of my other videos, this drive shaft that they include, this is the center drive shaft, it bends very easily. As you can see, I have a couple rub marks because it was actually bent so bad that it was scraping on some components between the upper and lower chassis plates. But that was only one of the many issues that I've had with it. I've actually had some pretty good luck with the pinion and spur gear setup until I ran it through sand. As you can see, both of these are just absolutely destroyed. So I ended up getting, and let's bring this up here, a Robinson Racing pinion gear, 16 tooth, same as stock, and hopefully I won't have any problems with this, and I'm still going to continue using the plastic spur gear. So yes, if you do run it through sand, you're going to have major issues with the gears, and that is expected when you have the gears as exposed as they were back there. But there's an even bigger problem that I did end up solving, and that was when I drove it through all of this dry sand. This was not at the beach, this was just a large sand mound that I had in my neighborhood after some construction. And I was driving it through to get a video, and I actually forgot to record the video, and it was all for nothing because I ended up breaking my car. But sand got trapped inside of this motor can, and I have another one of these motors from the Mini 8, but as you can see, there's no way to get into it, or where I thought, because there are no screws like there are with typical motors. So what I ended up doing was, and it was actually by luck, I was trying to get the sand out by hitting it onto the table like this, and I ended up popping the back of it off. And I know I was never able to get the front of it off, but I was able to pop the back of it off, and when I did, sand just came out. It just poured out, and I actually could not move the shaft with my fingers. So I took a handheld drill, and I would not recommend doing this, but I took a handheld drill, and I tightened it down onto this shaft, and I just pressed forward, and it spun, and I guess I got everything out without wrecking the coils, because I took it back apart, looked inside, all of the coils were good, the magnets on the stator were good, and now it spins freely. So yeah, I would not recommend driving this car through sand. That's the only flaw I found with it yet. Everything else has really been perfect, but just try to stay away from sand. This is definitely not great for beaches. Maybe not even just general driving on dirt, although I did drive it on loose dirt and gravel and grass, and I've never had a problem like this, but I had it buried in the sand. But it just amazes me that so much sand could have gotten in to where it ended up getting with this car. And that's not great for Vaterra, because a lot of their advertisements are shown with the cars in the sand. So if they're going to advertise it to do something, I just really wish that they had put a cover over it or something. I know that there are some aftermarket solutions, at least for the Mini 8, but yeah, that's my only problem with this car so far, and I'll be doing a review over it soon. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.